I think the first Gay Pride Parade in Quesnel went off with a bang. It was phenomenal how many members of our community showed up. What I liked about this parade was that it was colorful, but muted. It didn't go to the excesses that some of the other Pride parades go to in Toronto and Vancouver, that cause grief for families bringing their children, because sometimes they're more exhibitionist. I think in the case of Quesnel's Pride Parade, it was colorful, it was tasteful, it was absolutely a family event, and I think it did advance the cause that they were trying to advance, which was that we need to just embrace diversity in all its forms in our community, and that people who are gay or lesbian can be part of our community without fear. When I first moved here 30 years ago, it was hard to be a cyclist that wore Lycra. I ran around in Lycra tights. I had colorful shirts. You know, nowadays you look at how many cyclists we've got in town, how many runners we've got in town. It's now an accepted form. Back 30 years ago, people thought that that was really bizarre. The same with respect to what's happening with the residential schools. When I first moved here, that was a dirty little secret that nobody wanted to talk about. We now have a plaque and an annual event, the Orange Shirt Day. People in our community are being accepted regardless of what their stories are, regardless of what their background is, regardless of what their gender or sexual orientation is. We are growing up as a community, and we're accepting of the full range of diversity that's in our community. From that perspective, I'm proud of Quesnel. I know some of the early Pride parades in smaller communities were small in numbers. The protesters often outnumbered the actual participants, and it caused division in those communities. I saw no division in our community over this. There were no protesters that came out. It was a fun day. There were lots of families in the park, and so from that perspective, we can be proud of how that first Pride Parade came off.